Hey everyone, welcome back to more Necromunda Underhive Wars. I'm DisturbingPuppet. Today we're going to do something a little different. So we finished the story campaign, so now we're going to make a gang. So I'm not sure how in-depth the customization is going to be, so we'll find out as we go through. I'm not sure if I might have money to play with and kind of go from there. It does seem like in the tutorial I could only field 5 people at once, so I'm assuming I can have more than that in my gang, but maybe I can only decide on 5 to field for each mission, or maybe it varies depending. I have no idea. So let's see what we got. As it slowly loads. I'm not even sure how the campaign and stuff works. All right, so we have our choices. So I think it's including the DLC people here, isn't it? Orlok, yeah, the Vansar are DLC, and Cawdor are DLC. So what we've got, house perks and stuff, which didn't really show me too much. You could kind of look in the buffs when you're playing through the campaign. So I'm pretty sure we're going to go Escher. We'll take a look. So House Escher is a matriarchal house boasting generations of pharmaceutical expertise. Eschers produce and supply the hives of other clans with all manners of drugs and stems. So Toxin Specialist, less action point cost of all support consumables. So like med kits and that kind of stuff. Start of the turn, active melee weapon becomes poisoned. When a poisoned melee weapon deals damage, you have a check against the target. Increase cost of all offensive melee skills. Okay. I don't remember having that come up. Interesting. So we've got +6 agility and max agility. Not sure how that's going to work out into things. What are they else? It seems like it's like super bright here on them. +4 melee prowess and max melee prowess, plus intelligence, max intelligence. I have no idea how any of these stats go in because it doesn't really tell you any of that stuff when you're playing the campaign. Goliath, hulking masters of the forge, whose sprawling industries churn out countless weapons, ammunition, other goods. Goliaths value physical size and strength above all else. So they have less cost to equip a weapon. For each enemy engaged with them, they get a little bit of a hit resistance buff. They've got extra toughness and max toughness, strength and max strength, willpower, max willpower. So pretty good overall stats for the Goliaths. Warlocks, I like their kind of gear and stuff in the campaign. Warlocks are expert miners who extract and refine the resources of ages past. They control and fiercely defend the vast transport networks between Necromunda and Necromunda's hive cities. So less action cost to disengage. After using an offensive range skill, they get less cost for Overwatch, which is actually pretty good. So they're more shooty, basically focused. A little bit more close combat focused, a little bit more shooty focused. Extra ranged aptitude, max ranged aptitude, extra agility, alertness. I have no idea how any of these stats work because it didn't tell me at all. So we'll find out once we go in and see if we actually have character screens and stuff. I think we are, just because I like the look of the Eschers, if I was going based on just stats, I would probably actually go Orlocks because I tend to want to keep myself at range and shoot stuff. Eschers have kind of a mix, so they're sort of in the middle. I don't really feel like their perk is very good, whereas this perk is quite good. This perk is okay. So the decreased cost to disengage, less cost to equip weapons, so you can switch back and forth between ranged and close combat stuff a little bit easier. Alright. So we have choose a gang type. I'll probably go custom because I want to create my own. House Escher is unique among the great houses, for its gangs are entirely made up of women. Masters of pharmaceuticals and chemical manipulation, they provide other houses with a range of exotic stems, gene-enhancing elixirs, and luxury drugs. Escher gangers are among the most lethal to stock the hives of Necromunda. What these war maidens might lack in terms of raw physical strength, they more than make up for in speed, style, and displays of unhinged, aggressive, and merciless violence. Escher gangs have a well-deserved reputation for cruelty, even by the callous standards of Necromunda. Fallen foes can expect no mercy, and putting an extra round or two into a corpse is considered standard practice for most of their gangers. And woe to any that find themselves taken prisoner. Yeah, it's really bright on their faces. It's kind of weird. It's just gonna like randomly, go through. Oh, it's only got a couple. Oh, okay, now it's going through. It just keeps going back to the same ones. I have kind of an idea. Sisters of Hysteria. Sounds like a band name. I'm just curious what kind of stuff they have in here. Wild Panthers. Wild Stallions. Lady Odette. Alright. So I have an idea. Okay, now it's going on. There we go. Something like the Jackals would be kind of a simple thing, but I'm trying to think of something else to add to just the Jackals. Because I have an idea for like the leader's name being Jackie, kind of being like Jackie's Jackals or something like that. But I mean, even that's not like super original. So we'll just go with like a standard thing about the Mad Jackals. All right, we want to make a custom gang. Custom gang provides a blank slate, more starting credits, fighters, and equipment. Must acquired before heading into combat? What? So starter gangs come ready to jump into the action. 1 leader, 2 fighters, and basic equipment. So I'm not sure. This kind of sounds like I've got more credits, but I've got to equip them. All right, let's go with this and see how this works out. Getting little bits of info here. House Orlok takes great pride in the breeding of dogs as guards and fighters. I don't know if they can actually field them, though. Orlok gangers are frequently accompanied in the Underhive by cyber mastiffs, vicious hounds, sporting sins of cybernetics, etc., etc. Alright, so crew management. Recruit and upgrade fighters to build your crew. Operations. Compete for riches and glory by gathering valuable resources for the clan houses. Skirmish allows you to test your crew resolve in matches against other people online and or the AI. The shop will be available after you participate in 2 missions. I don't know if that's like real money shop or what. Infamy screen will become available after you complete your first operation. Gang stats. Screen will offer detail on the progression of your gang. Alright, so we have kind of a timeline. Looks like years, time, we've got 650 credits. Recruitment! Recruit new members to your gang. You need 1 leader, at least 2 other fighters before you can brave the dangers of the Underhive. Bring in your active crew to total 5 fighters is strongly recommended before embarking on your first mission. Well, how do I earn money then if I can only start with a couple? So your crew rating is reflected by the number, rank, and equipment of your active fighters. Their rating is used to match you with players of similar level in skirmish and does not consider fighters in your reserve. During operations, if 2 gangs both attack each other's headquarters simultaneously, the side with the lowest rating will automatically be repelled, forcing them to defend instead. Alright. We have to have 1 person before we can do anything. Crew, fighters, reserve. So we can have a couple reserves, so it looks like we can, maybe even more. Okay, so this is like the main crew hang out here. We can kind of cycle through, so there's a couple different reserves. So we can have up to 15 people in a gang. Fighter management, fighter options. Okay, fighter qualifications. Here you can customize the fighters you want to hire. You can choose their career, starting experience, trait, and name, and define some of their physical characteristics. Experienced fighters come with available XP to spend, but do not have any purchase skills or upgraded stats. These seasoned characters also arrive with better starting equipment, but they cost more to hire, and they are more likely to have pre-existing injuries. I don't know if I want to go all newbies or what. Physical traits determine the body shape of a fighter. To qualify for the heavy career, a fighter must be able to be either athletic or resilient in order to have the strength required to carry around heavy gear. Would like to have a heavy, that would be nice. Starting equipment of a potential hire is determined by the career and experience level selected for the fighter, while starting stats are determined by the selected career and traits. Hired leaders will also receive stat bonuses. After hiring a fighter, you can spend their available XP to upgrade their stats and skill loadout. Alright, well, we need a leader to start off with, who's going to be Jackie. So, where... Okay, so we have leader. So all of our different stuff here. Yeah, I know why it's got a mechanic. I need a leader. So, I guess we can be a leader no matter what class we are. Maybe. So it's already on Lane Mechanic, Servo Tech, interesting. Engineers devoted to the Machine God, Lane Mechanics build fortifications, bless or curse weapons in battle, permanently shut down control stations, can repair health dispensers, can sabotage zip lines. Pretty useful overall. So they get increased intelligence, strength, melee prowess. Saboteurs are masters of destruction who can affect large area of the battlefield. Saboteurs use improvised explosives and traps to create chaos. Can rig a control station to create a hazard zone, can shut down zip lines, disable health dispensers, make elevators randomize floor selection. So extra agility, willpower, alertness. Heavies, of course. Capable of wielding the heaviest weaponry. Your presence of a heavy is enough to inspire nearby allies and sow fear among foes. I really like the heavies quite a bit. So starting with like heavy barrage, which is generally pretty good. Extra toughness. So just kind of a starting skill. Brawlers start with death from above. Actually, maybe you have sabotage, lane mechanic. All right. Tough fighters who revel in close combat. Brawlers belong on the front lines where they can disrupt enemy ranks and assist enemies or allies in need. I didn't find a lot of use for these guys. I found it better to kind of shoot people from range. They have arm guards, special armor that provides some protection against all damage type to arms. Ambush cost is reduced. I think like Tess in the campaign, we want to go Deadeye. I'm pretty sure she was a Deadeye. Ascension's really helpful. So nimble fighters capable of traversing the battlefield with ease. Deadeyes are especially proficient with rifles, making them excellent scouts and snipers. So yeah, kind of having a sniper leader, kind of like Tess was, pretty useful. So grapnel special armor provides extra protection against all types to the left arm, and reduce the cost of Overwatch. Okay. Now, I'm hoping I can customize their appearance too, but maybe I have to do that after I hire them? I'm not sure. So we have agility. Increases the chance of evading ranged attacks. Alright. Oh, it's actually ranged evasion and then melee evasion separately. I don't know what 11... I think that's just current and then max, probably. Strength. Melee penetration, bypass stun resistance. Okay. Toughness. Increased amount of healing received. Reduced chance of critical hit. Okay, I think it would be something better like reducing just general damage. Willpower, stress resistance, increased chance of removing an offensive, defensive, or skill debuff. Increased chance of resisting stagger and stun. Intelligence is range penetration. So ignoring a percentage of the target's armor. Experience bonus, increase the amount of experience gained after a mission. That kind of fits with intelligence. Alertness. Order in which fighters will act, so higher initiative. Hit resistance, increased chance of receiving only a grazing hit. So yeah, if you wanted to, I wonder how you could really kind of max out agility and alertness to try to avoid getting trashed. Melee prowess, precision reduces the risk of dealing grazing hits, so it kind of offsets the agility or alertness of the enemy. Bypass melee evasion, ranged aptitude reduces the risk of grazing hits, so yeah, countering that, right? Yeah, grazing hits. Reduce the evasion of a target against fighters' range attacks. Accuracy, melee critical hit chance increase, range critical hit chance increase. So they're all the same, whether it's ranged or close combat, seems like. You do start with one little crappy piece of armor. You start with a las gun, which I'm kind of fine with. So, let's see. Can we have up to 3 leaders? That seems kind of weird. Do I want to go Jackie the Jackal? Just go Jackie. Yeah, let's just go Jackie. So we have a little bit here, but not much. Oh, I don't want to turn her. There we go. I really don't like this headdress, so I hope I can change that. Probably 3. So a little bit of scarring. Some unhealthy looking piercings there. One, 3, and 6 are okay. Probably 1 and 3 I like a little better. Looks fairly like a newbie here. Alright, so we have traits. Healthy, curious, disciplined. I have no idea what these do. Please tell me what they do. Choose a physical trait. So we have healthy, curious, or disciplined, but it's not... I guess I could pick. So you start with this, but I can swap it, I guess. Alright, so resilient is extra toughness, max toughness, athletic, extra strength, healthy, agility, strength, and toughness, agile, agility, and max agility. So agility, increased chance of evading ranged attacks. I kind of like that. So we have kind of a general thing here in healthy, which is pretty nice. We could go a little bit more on agile. I think we'll stick with healthy. That's a pretty good overall. So we currently have curious here, clever, intelligence, and max intelligence. Curious is sort of all over the place. Willpower, intelligence, and alertness. Observant is lots of alertness. Stoic, willpower. So the willpower... Okay. Yeah, spreading it out's pretty decent. The intelligence I could kind of see going for as well, because with the intelligence, we've got a chance to ignore some armor, but then we also get more experience, so we might be able to pick up more stuff later. But yeah, curious is alright. So I'm assuming these are all kind of picking... I actually didn't pick the general ones. Extra accuracy and max accuracy, that is pretty tempting, because I kind of want to be snipery. Discipline for close combat. Focused ranged aptitude and max ranged aptitude. So this is less chance of getting grazing hits. Whereas accuracy, increased crit hit. So less grazing hits or more crits. I don't know if crits automatically ignore armor, then that would probably be better, but I don't know if they do. Or we could spread it out. I think either... Yeah, this... Definitely don't want to go close combat. We're going kind of snipery, so either the accuracy or the ranged aptitude. I'll go ranged aptitude, I think. So less likely to miss a shot or just do a little tiny bit of damage. Oh, that was ranged aptitude, right? Yeah, so we'll go focused. Okay, it seems like I can't do a whole lot of customizing clothing. At least that I can tell. Once I have her in the gang, maybe I can do something. So even just for leader, it's 150, which is a bit expensive. So we can pay to get some armor. It's 100. That's quite a bit. So the lasgun we get for free, it looks like, or it's included in the 150 cost. But the armor here, it looks like an extra 100 for one leg armor, an extra 100 for a flak vest. That's tempting for the leader. But I'm not sure how much cash. We're going to need preferably at least 4 people to start with. So I can spend about Yeah, I don't know how much a heavy's going to cost, and a heavy weapon. I'm assuming a heavy's going to be pretty expensive. I definitely would like a heavy to start with. I don't know if I can come back to this screen. That's why I'm kind of worried about it. Maybe I can buy it, but let's... All right, let's go ahead and see. I've got to hold it. All right. Managing your fighters. Select a highlighted fighter to customize their appearance, manage their equipment and injuries, as well as spend XP on stats and skills. You can also lay off a fighter when removing them, which will remove them from the gang. Hideout only has room for 5 active fighters and 10 reserve fighters. You can select fighter options on highlighted fighter and move them between active crew to reserve. Customizing your gang. You can add extra personality by customizing its colors. You can also change the name. Okay, so promoting fighters of rank whatever and above can be promoted to gang leader, which will allow the characters to learn and use leader skills. A gang can only have 1 leader in its active crew and 3 in total. Laying off, getting rid of somebody, yeah. Personality. Time in the Underhive changes you. As fighters gain experience, they'll acquire vices, virtues, and talents. These personality traits will convert buffs and debuffs in combat. Okay, that's interesting. So you are the leader, so extra +2 to all stats, extra willpower, less cost to jump, kneel, carry, disengage, less cost to entrench, 5 active and 5 passive skill slots, access to leader skills. So when you level up, some stat upgrades, an implant slot, chance of developing a vice, virtue, or talent. Okay, so we have that set. Bonus stats. Okay, so just all that stuff. So this develops at rank 5 or higher. Currently healthy, curious, and focused. Appearance. We want to play with your appearance. Fighter stats. So if we have XP, I'm assuming we can level up at certain points. We could pay XP to go up. We don't have any XP, that's fine. Active skills. You can have 5 active skills. Can be performed in battle. Use the skill slots. Customize their skill loadout. Okay. Passive skills. Special skill set. Fighters chosen career will give them access to special active skills called signature skills on top of other bonuses. Fighters House Allegiance will grant them access to a special passive skill called House Perk. Do I have to actually put them in, though? So you've got that. Do I have to actually, like, put that up here? Skill slots can be filled by purchasing elements from available skill collections, which cost XP. All fighters will be able to learn gang skills, career skills, juve skills. Fighters over rank V will have unlocked ganger skills. Leaders will also have access to leader skills. Okay, so all this I've got to pay for. Right, so that's Deadeye skills, juvie skills, ganger, and leader skills. Okay, so right now, starting with nothing. Equipment slots. Fighters can equip armor pieces on their torso, arms, and legs, although a character's armor loadout can never be changed during battle. Fighters can also equip up to 3 implants, which will first need to be unlocked by rank 5, 7, and 9. Armor cannot be equipped while in mission, whatever. Weapon slots. Most fighters can use both one-handed and two-handed weapons. One-handed weapons can be equipped in either hand. Fighters have no dominant hand. Some gear pieces are unique to certain careers and can never be removed or changed. Deadeyes always have their grapnel, brawlers have their arm guards, lay mechanics have their servo arm. Fighters can have up to 7 items in their backpack at any given time, allowing them to carry stuff in and out of missions. And fighters can equip new items from your gang stash or by purchasing them directly from the shop. So yeah, like right now, okay, so you have a vest. Huh? Oh, I guess the mark there. So you have the vest. If I wanted to buy more, it's showing as like there isn't one in the stash. Like, okay. So I can't select something to put there. So you do actually start with chest armor, one leg armor, and you should have the grapple thing I can't take off, so it's always there. All right, got it. Provisions. So we actually start with some stuff. Nope, we've got to pay for it. Jolt Seed, I have no idea what that does. Extra movement points. We've got Medikit kits, frag grenades, melter grenades, auto pistols, swords, Probably a sword would be quite nice, but that's pretty expensive. I might see if I can pick up stuff doing missions. Right now I'm just kind of focusing on kind of appearances and stuff. So we have general weapon, bodies, tattoos, head, hair, face, accessories, eyes, upper body, shirt, gloves, shoulders, lower body, pants, belts, boots. So we should have a way. We can reset to default. Okay, that's just random. Yeah, not a fan of that. That's going to screw up all my settings I had before. I wanted to kind of see what we had as far as options for colors, but I don't know where that would be. Maybe general? So elements. Okay, body, tattoos, straps, one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons. I mean, this isn't terrible as far as colors go. Got all kinds of stuff here. Patterns, too. What's more Jaguar looking? That's not bad. Alright. So, yeah, so it's sort of a palette set. Huh, okay. So I can't pick individual colors, it looks like. I can just kind of pick a palette, and then it's going to go from there. Which is a little limited, but it's not... I thought I'd be able to pick, like, something out of whatever. Yeah, I'm not, like, super impressed with most of these. The basic one is probably okay, but I'll probably change the pattern. At least from a distance, that looks alright. Go in and see. Alright, tattoos. Yeah, I mean, that looks alright. Okay, tattoos are already kind of purpley. Wow. I kind of forget that there's a tattoo on the face there. Can make it a bit lighter. Super purpley. Darker, that's alright. I kind of like that. I see absolutely no difference here between these two. The white is kind of freaky, because it's just so, like, crazy white there. So that's the starting one. This is kind of nice. Instead of the purple, going for kind of the darker color. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Straps. So you're currently on that. Actually, I just noticed the skull on the belt. Oh, it's just kind of here. All right. So you can mix things up a little bit. I mean, I kind of like this or this. I think we'll go with a little darker. One-handed weapons. That's not bad. We've got patterns again as well on these, which will make a pretty big difference, I think. I like that look on the axe. Not so sure about the look on the gun, though. So kind of combining it sort of with the house colors. So if we do that... So we're just changing the gun patterns. Yeah, I really like that on the axe, but not so sure on the gun. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I think I like that one the best. I'm hoping I can change the hair and stuff too, like the way it looks in general. Two-handed weapons. So I think we'll probably go the same, which was that, and then I'd like the stock to be darker. Okay, apparently there's no options for the stock to be dark. The first one's decent. That's not terrible either. I don't see what's the difference between this one and this one. Oh, it's a tiny bit. So that one and this one, that one, this one, that one, this one. I don't see any difference there at all. All right. Yeah, I mean that's not too bad. But I feel like the yellow I don't really like so much. Just because the stock to me should be dark. So we could go just kind of dark in general. We could do this and then put some patterns on it. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Now that's not bad. That's not bad either. Let's go with that. Okay, so that's the general stuff. So, if I apply to gang, current colors is the new gang color preset. If you continue all other fighters using the gang colors, will be updated to match the fighter's color scheme. You sure? Yeah, let's do that. And I'll screw around with that afterwards. Overall, I like the gun. I'm not so sure about, not 100% sure on the main body color. Yeah, so this is kind of what we looked at before when we created her in the first place. It seems like there's more options here though than when I bought her. We were one, I think. Tattoos. Oh, we have different tattoo setups. Okay. What we got? That's kind of cool. This is the leaf feather design. I can't tell which for sure. Yeah, 1 and 2 I kind of like a little better. So like that one or this one. I like the eye effect here. Let's go with that. Straps. Got different ways of setting up the straps, it looks like. Only a couple. Let's stick with that. So straps, tattoos, one-handed weapon, two-handed weapon. I like all that. Body is what I'm still not convinced on the body armor. It looks a little dark, kind of zoomed in. Be a little bit brighter. The purple, that's very Slaneshi. Which you could do a whole kind of theme on that, like Slaneshi Escher chicks. Yeah, maybe it's the pattern that's making it look so dark. Like, it looks bright, a lot brighter by just switching the pattern over. We can go a lot darker. We can go a lot brighter. I might be able to change the armor and stuff she's wearing too at some point in the setup. So it might just look better with different stuff. Yeah, but we could just go very bright. Or back to the tiger stripes. It just seems like the pattern just makes it look very dark and kind of muddy. Could try that. Alright, hair, face, accessories, eyes. So we've got colors as well. Hair, we only have... Okay, I was like, so there's no choices? What? Let's mess with the way everything looks first and then do colors, I think. So we're currently on hair 2. Oh, it's like everything, the whole hair setup. That's kind of weird. Elvira-y looking. Oh, there's only 2 options. What? What? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but I don't know if I'm a fan of this either. It has elements that work. It's a little excessive. Alright, we'll stick with this for now. Alright, face accessories. So we've got the nose chain there. Starting off on this, just the piercings. And even on none, we still have the piercings. So what's the difference here? Maybe it's the ears? Yeah, so ear piercings, the nose chain, goofy earrings, eyebrows, just the nose. That's not bad. Yeah, I might just do nose. We'll do the little nose piercing. I thought we might do something more with like the bionic eye and stuff, but alright, scar, we're on number 1. We could go no scars, looking very young. We could have the scar. 2. I don't see a scar there for 2. Okay, got one across the nose there. There we've got the Joker smile. Shot at the face. 6, that's not bad. Little side dueling scar. I do kind of like the eye scratch, so I'm going to stick with that. Chin, we're on 2, just so I can remember. Okay, it's just sort of, it's not actually changing the shape, it looks like. Ah. Some of these look a bit painful. Yeah, thinking like that or nothing. Let's go with that. Gas mask. Oh, we can wear a mask. Cool. That kind of ruins some of the other options, but I do like that. That's kind of like Tessera was looking during the campaign, had that on, which was pretty cool. I think for my person, we're going to be kind of fresh and new at this, so no cool mask to start with. Maybe we'll change that later. Alright, I like that one a little bit better. Alright, so there's a little bit of head changes. Upper body. So what can we change color-wise here? Oh, we can change all kinds of stuff. We've got the shirt, the torso armor. We can actually get things pretty detailed. That's pretty cool. So I'm spending a lot of time on this person, I'll probably spend a lot less time on the other ones. Shirt is not visible. I thought that would be this right here. Okay, torso armor. So we can have different colors on different sections. I don't know that I want to do that because I feel like it'll clash a bit. No right forearm armor to customize, so we can't customize the glove. We can customize the gloves combined together. It's not really making... Alright, there's some difference. Very, very subtle differences with some of these. The purple's kind of nice. So that one I kind of like. This one I kind of like. Yeah, this one's just a little bit more purple. We'll go a little bit more mixed. So it's purple, but it's not like crazy purple. Right shoulder, you don't have anything there. Left shoulder, you don't have anything. Left upper arm. Let's see anything changing. But it could be because of the other settings I've got going on. I don't know. Alright, we'll just leave it. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Okay. Did I look at eyes? Hair, face, scar, chin, gas mask, necklace. There more? We can actually zoom in and out too. Yeah, it says eyes there when I'm out, but I don't see anything to change the eyes. I mean, I can change the scars and I can change the tattoos. Oh, okay, here we go. It's a little bit of stuff. All right. So we're currently on the purple, I think. Wow. Yeah, a lot of these don't really look that great. Purple's decent, that's for sure. The yellow is okay. It's a bit too bright yellowy blonde. This is okay. That's not too bad either, I guess. Some things look decent from other angles. Like this looks alright here. I feel like that's the best looking one, but I want to do something a little different. Keep coming back to this one. Like this one or this one, maybe. So just kind of more lighter purple, lighter color. The darker, I think, does look the best. Alright, I'm going to leave that on her for there. Hair accessory. Let's see if we can mess with this, because it's a little bit goofy. Yeah, that looks better, although it has eyeballs now. A little bit more obvious eyeballs. That's okay. I just don't want it being super bright. I'm going to kind of have some muted colors. And even this isn't too bad, although it does give it kind of weird eyeballs. I'd kind of like these to be like black. which I can make it like dark purple. Yeah, I mean, that's going to blend in probably the best. So let's do that. Eyeballs. I think she's got nice eyes. I can deal with that. Face accessories. Oh, it must be that? I'm not sure what it's changing. I don't see anything on the bionic eye changing. So I'll just leave it because I have no idea what that's doing. I don't see anything there. It might be changing the colors on the piercings, but I can't actually tell. Don't have a gas mask, there's nothing there. We can change the colors on the necklace. That works pretty well. That's alright too. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is. Okay, so I think that's done with the head. So colors I think are pretty well set. Can I customize shirt while current torso armor is selected? So where is my torso armor? Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe 2, a little bit better. That's not bad either. Five's pretty good. That's what we started with on 6. Alright, let's go 2. I'm gonna add some armor. I mean, it only makes sense that we should have some armor. The leader, after all. Okay, I think like 8 and 12 are probably the best. Yeah, let's go 8. So we could kind of mix it up, or we could do matching. Just kind of see how it looks. So we could mix it there, or we could just go double 8s. I think we'll go double 8. That's a little freaky. It's not bad. What the heck is that? Spiky's always nice. Yeah, maybe we'll go a little spiky. Left upper arm, we already have this, so I don't really want to mess with it. Yeah, getting a little bit more different. I wish I could change like the chest armor and stuff. But I don't really have an option here with the shirt. Pants, belts, and boots. I do like that skull there. That's not bad. Yeah, that one or this one. Yeah, I like that's pretty decent. The knives are okay too. I think I'll stick with that. That's fine. Hips, what is this? Oh, just stuff on her belt. Okay. So either nothing, just on the one hip it looks like. Want some horns? Crap. Bullets. That's kind of makes sense. All the are carrying a lasgun. Grenades also makes sense. The bullets look cool close up, but at a distance probably won't even see it. So maybe I'll just throw the grenades on there. Alright, pants. We're currently at number 4. Oh, that's all torn to hell. A lot more spiky. It's like I'm designing my perfect woman or something. Alright, let's go. I don't know. I switched to pants here. Okay. I started on 4, I think? That doesn't look right. Six is nice. I like the exposed hips. That we can see the tattoo through, which is kind of nice. We can see more of the pattern. We've got the cool skull. I want to zoom out, but I can't zoom out now. Yeah, maybe we'll go with that one. Boots, what do we got? That's pretty cool. It's not bad. I think I had one to start with. I'm not 100% sure. I think we'll go 4. I like that one. Right leg, what is this? Oh, just accessories. So a knife and some big guns. Trap. Some extra knives, that's always nice. Pistol. Big knife. Random skull. Katar. Boomerang. Extra pockets. Yeah, that's a cool looking knife. I think we'll go with like the throwing knives. That looks cool. Left leg, currently have nothing. We might go nothing on this side. It's getting a little busy. Yeah, let's go nothing on that side. So that's everything lower body, I think. We could play around with the colors too. Once I get this set, I think I'm just going to have everyone else have the same colors and stuff. I'll play around with like different stuff, but we'll use the same colors for everybody. If I want to change up the belt here or not. Probably not. Yeah, we'll keep the original. Pips. What is this changing? Oh, it's changing like the grenades a little tiny bit, it looked like. No, maybe not. I thought I saw a color change there, but now I don't. Huh, okay, I have no idea what that does. Pants! It's a little hard to tell zoomed in like this. So you can actually mix up, you could have like One kind of color combination for the top, different color combination for the bottom. I think it all kind of works together, having sort of the same. But I'll probably play around with different belts and stuff on the different people. Okay, so that's changing the knives. Currently, I like it there. Don't really want any crazy bright colors or anything. That's not too bad, though. Yeah, I'll leave it as it is. It looks just kind of, a little bit rusted and leather. Boots. Yeah, we'll probably keep the basic one. Yeah, keep that. All right. Right leg, same kind of thing. Oh, it's actually going to change this. It is a bit dark. Wow, that makes it yellowy. Probably leave it, but I like the fact that it draws out the yellow there. I'm a little concerned it'll make some of the other stuff look kind of goofy. So I'll just leave it standard, I think. What else do we have? Yeah, that's about it. Okay. So, yeah, let's apply everything to the gang. So the colors will keep the same. And then I'm just going to change out like different people's like gear and accessories and stuff when I recruit them. So, yeah. There's Jackie done. Okay, and our nice gun. Right, so we need to recruit... Can I recruit a heavy? That is my next question. How much is a heavy going to cost me? Yeah, I like that color on there. So you come with, what, an autocannon. Okay, so autocannon standard, looks like no armor. Unlike other fighters you hire, leaders do not come with XP for you to spend. Instead, they're recruited at rank 5 and have higher starting stats. Okay, so I can hire somebody at different levels. Oh, here, I'm looking at this. So you're green. Okay, so increasing this is going to increase the cost massively, which I can't afford. You're already 150. So yeah, we're going to have to hire you as just a regular green raw recruit. So let's name you Big Sue. Okay, kind of like that. Base details are 4. We'll play around with this more once we get in. Get either 1 or 7. But I'll play around with it some more. I really don't like that hair. Yeah, let's go 1, I guess, for now. Alright. So, because we're heavy, we have kind of some limits. So, the strength and max strength affects melee penetration and melee stun resistance. Not really helpful for a heavy. Resilient is probably going to be better. Healing received, reduced chance of crits. Yeah, let's go resilient. We're clever. Intelligence, max intelligence. We could go kind of general. Alertness, willpower. Yeah, I'd like you to be a little bit faster. Heavies are often pretty slow. Willpower is very low as well. So we could take general, or I think maybe alertness. Yeah, let's go observant. +3 accuracy, max accuracy, not bad. But again, it's the whole thing, do I prefer the accuracy bonus, or do I prefer the ranged aptitude bonus? Yeah, if I can do more crits, I think that's pretty good. So we'll go calculated. All right, so that's another 150. All right, I gotta hold it. I want to look at my people. Why? So I'd like to pick my heavy and play around with my heavy, but I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay, we just do that, I guess. Rename, layoff. Okay. So we'll just have to go into customization here. All right. So I'm not going to play with the colors. I might play with the hair colors, but that would be about it. All right. It's interesting. Kind of like 3 a little bit. Go with that. Tattoos. Currently on 2. Yeah, 2's alright. Straps, you have no straps. Alright. What if it's different? Yeah, so it's different for the classes. So as a heavy, she has a little bit different hair options. That's kind of crazy. I like it. That's more kind of normal-ish. Yeah, 3 or 5, I think. Let's go with the Mohawk. Phase accessories, you're currently on 5. You can either 6, or we go for the nose chain. Let's go nose chain, she's a heavy. Scars, you're currently on 2. That looks pretty good. One side also looks good. No, that one is a scar there. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with the one side scar. Go with 1. Could go gas mask as well. But then we kind of lose some of the detail we've already got. I kind of like the gas mask on her. But I also like, and we can kind of see the chain and stuff. Alright, necklace. Try to, kind of change things up a little bit. Yeah, let's go kind of a simple 1, 3. So she's actually wearing a shirt. That looks pretty good. Two and six, I kind of like. So that one and this one, I think work pretty well. It's making me feel like a bit of a perv doing this. Be a fashion designer, and then no one can call me a perv. Because it'd be my job. Yeah, let's go six. I like that. So, gloves. We currently have pretty decent ones. She is a heavy, so she's going to want some gloves. Yeah, 5 works pretty well. 6 is decent. Yeah, let's stick with 5. Alright, being a heavy, do you want some armor? Probably. She's kind of, because of the size, I think she can rock some of these a little better. She's a bit more broad-shouldered. So something like that could work, that could work, that could work. Maybe we go 5 on both. Something like that. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay, upper arm. Deck you out. Maybe one arm will do. Actually, kind of makes sense left. If she's right-handed, I think they typically hold the gun with their right arm on the trigger, so the left arm having some armor on it, because that would be forward. And I'm thinking about it probably way more than most people. So let's keep that one clear, and instead we'll just do left. So 7's pretty nice. These look a little small on her. Yeah, I think we'll just go 7. Looking good, Big Sue. Alright, let's play around with your belt and stuff. Alright, I think we'll go with this on her. Okay, I can't wear anything on the hips because you got the giant backpack because you're heavy. Gotcha. Pants. Currently on 4. One's not bad. 2's not bad. I like kind of the scuffs in there. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I like kind of the scuffed up pants a little bit there. Boots. So you were on 3. Yeah, I like that. 1, 3, 4. They're all pretty decent. But that one kind of stands out, so let's go with that. Right leg. You're heavy. You want something. Probably want a pistol as well, so we could give you a holster just in case. Yeah, let's just give her a holster. Go with that one. And the other side will leave. Alright, so she's all set. I'd like to see her with a gun, though. So is there a way I could look at her with her weapon out? There we go. Alright, so there's the heavy weapon. Yeah, that looks good. we've got the armor on that side, trigger on that side. Yeah, that works for me. I don't know why it's so crazy bright when I look at the squad in general here. Okay, we've got 350 left, and we probably want to get, I mean, at least 2 more people. I don't know if I can get more than 2, though. Depends on how much they cost. So we want... what kind of character? We've got a leader. Leader Deadeye. A saboteur would be nice, and a lay mechanic would be nice. Servo tech. I don't think... Can I have a servo tech? I don't think I saw a character like this during the campaign. Capable of hacking into dome subsystems, servo techs use gadgets and their versatile servo skull to manipulate the battlefield from a safe distance. So they've actually got like a little servo skull. Servo shock attack. Cannot be performed when engaged. 36 to 44 damage, less stun resistance. Special armor provides extra protection against all damage types to the left arm. Reduce cost of aimed shot by 5. Yeah, I didn't have anybody like this, so yeah, let's take somebody with a servo skull. That's pretty cool. She actually looks pretty decent. We'll just play around with her a little bit. All right. So yeah, we've got to hire somebody at kind of basic level. You're also 150. So Corey. On 2. And that looks pretty good. I think we can play around with this a little bit. Some really odd looking shapes there. 6 looks pretty good. We can get into kind of more detail. I like 3 as well. Let's go 6 for now, and we'll play around with it afterwards. Alright, so you start with a shock whip. Huh. And your fists, and that's it. Okay. So I can kind of see why maybe they weren't included in the base. So you've got the servo skull to kind of shock some people for a little bit of damage, but that's it. Kind of need like a pistol at least or something to go with the shock whip. So you're more close combat-y. So the strength is okay, I think. Yeah, ignoring target armor for close combat attacks. Could go kind of general. But yeah, ignoring armor is decent. But yeah, I think we kind of want to stay with that or go just general. Yeah, let's go general instead. Curious is general. You're close combat-y. So having you go quickly might be good as well. So we could really buff alertness. We get that quite high. So at that point, 111 initiative, hit resistance is 8. Yeah, let's do that. Calculated, so you're accurate. Does that actually help? It does help medical melee crit chance. Melee prowess. So we're kind of going more for avoiding grazing shots or going more crit. Crit is decent. I think we could go in on crit. We've got a decent amount of melee prowess, so yeah, we'll stay with that. So calculated is good. I'm not sure how good that character is going to be. Alright, so we're on skin 6. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works for me. Tattoos. What do we want? It's not bad at all. Yeah, that looks good on her, too. Four or 6, I think. Let's go 4. I don't know if I've used that one. Straps, you're on 2. Yeah, it looks better. Alright. Hair currently at 5. The bald look actually doesn't look too bad on her. This doesn't look too bad either. Like, this could be decent as well. Yeah, the more I look at it from the side, the more I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, face accessories, we're on 3. Yeah, I mean, 3's okay. 5's not too bad. We'll go 5. Trying not to replicate the same scars, so I might give her like a different scar. Or unscarred. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, let's go none on her. Do I want to go gas mask? Yeah, they are pretty cool looking. I can still see her scar above it. Yeah, I mean, you've got a servo skull, so you can have a skull mask. That works for me. A little hard to see the necklace. Yeah, I think we'll just go with that one. Alright. Look, we can see more of the tattoo, which is kind of cool. Again, making me feel like a perv picking stuff out here. Yeah, like I like 1 and 5, just because they do show the tattoo here a lot more. Alright, we'll go with that. Gloves, currently on 5. That's not terrible. 5 is pretty nice, just in general. Like 3 or 4. Maybe we'll go 3. Want some armor. Not sure what it's attached to, but... Yeah, again, the 8 kind of fits pretty well. Kind of like the leader. 12 also kind of fits. She's going to get into close combat more, so we could maybe go more spiky. See how that looks. Four and 5 look pretty good. Spiky. Alright, yeah, let's go in on the spikiness. Yeah, I think maybe this one, so the kind of the different skull one. Grenades again, maybe. Or just the pouches. Yeah, you're a tech kind of person, so let's just go pouches. Pants, you're currently on 2. So again, we could kind of focus just on spiky stuff for you. One's a little spiky, 3 is quite spiky. 5's a little spiky. Yeah, I think we'll go 3. Boots, you started on 4. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. I like that. And we need to get you some other weapon, so we'll give you a holster. At some point, you'll have a sidearm. That's the plan. Okay, so pretty well set. So she's got like a little thing on her arm there for controlling the drone. Not a ton of damage, but I kind of want to experiment and see how it goes. So we can pay for stuff, or can we? Nope. Alright, can't do anything. So eventually she's going to need some armor for sure. Okay, I've got enough for one more person. So I probably should have waited to pick somebody up in a class I haven't tried before. So do I want to have a lay mechanic or a saboteur? So lay mechanic, shut down control stations, repair health dispensers, repair zip lines. Saboteur, so create a hazard zone, can shut down zip lines, can disable health dispensers, or make elevators randomize their floor selection. This is often quite useful being able to shut down zip lines, but it also could be really helpful to be able to turn on zip lines and health dispensers. So for you, armor gets some protection, disengage is less. For you, carry is less. Explosive bracing, some protection against impact damage to torso, arms, and legs, which is decent. Yeah, prioritizing shutting things down or getting something working again. This class also they come with the built-in thing on their arm. which, like a rivet gun kind of thing, which does bleed damage over time. Alright, let's do that. Hiring you as green. Yeah, I don't know what we want to name you, considering you're kind of a tech with one arm. What was I thinking of before? Was like, I could have a little Sue, since we've got a big Sue. We could go something like Wilma. um, hmm. We could take, I like Kira from the campaign. I did like that name, so we could take that. Kira, yeah, she had kind of a weird weapon, though, in the main one, so, yeah, we could go Kira. I guess we can use the name again. I might want a little Sue at some point in the gang as well, since we have the big Sue. It kind of makes sense. That's interesting looking. It's the combination, the eye color there. Yeah, let's start from here and we'll play around with it, I think, maybe. This looks like an elf here or something. Six is pretty decent. Yeah, let's go 6. Alright, so you start with a rivet cannon and nothing. Got your servo arm. A lot of agility to start with. So you're currently agile, so that's agility and max agility. So avoiding ranged attacks. That's definitely not bad. We could go more general. That would kind of help out a little bit for... we don't really need melee. The toughness would be nice. We could just give you a bunch of extra toughness, too. But I kind of like the massive amount of agility. Try to avoid getting shot. So here we've got observant, so that's alertness, so just being able to act faster. This ignoring armor is nice. So we could just go kind of more general. I could go all in on intelligence because it's already fairly high. So that would get more experience, a lot more experience gain per mission, and then also decent chance to ignore some armor. So if I went with that, 10% chance to ignore armor and 10 experience bonus per mission. But it's already pretty high. Let's just go and kind of buff everything a little bit. So you're on Disciplined, which is melee prowess. Not necessarily what we want. I think you can smack people with this in close combat. Maybe not. So we don't really want to go melee focus that hard on you. These are 1 to start with, which is pretty bad. Probably ranged aptitude, I guess, in this case. Because it is starting quite low. So I just want to try to avoid, them being able to just evade my shots. I don't remember... Could I change this symbol? I don't recall. Okay. We need to take a look at your gear and stuff. Yeah, that's just House Escher symbol. Yeah, I really need to get some extra weapons and stuff. I've start a little bit of extra creds left. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Yeah, we'll go 6, I think. Tattoos. What do we want? We could take somebody with none, just as something to do a little different. I don't know that the scaly thing she started with fits her that well. I kind of like 3 and 4 a little bit. 1's not bad too. Like this, I like the eyes as well. I don't know that I have anybody with this pattern. Alright, let's go with this because I do like the eyes there. Not sure about your hair. Let's see, you're on 3. That actually looks pretty good. Makes a huge difference. Yeah, I like that. I know we've already got that, but I think that looks really nice. Okay, face accessories. So we started on 5. 6 isn't bad. Yeah, let's go 6. The scar's not bad. Oh, you've actually got, looks like, multiple gunshot wounds to the face. Yeah, we could take her as none, since everyone else does have some scars. Okay, there it is. Just took a while to load in. 2 is up there. Yeah, I don't think I've got a 2, and we can actually see it on her with the haircut, so let's keep that. So she started as 2. I think we'll go none on there. We've already got somebody with the gas mask, so we'll skip that. I do like that, just kind of basic, simple. Yeah, we'll keep the simple one. Okay, starting on 3. I do like the straps combined with the neck. I do like that abs, too. Getting distracted. Let's see. Yeah, I like the straps and combined with the strap on the neck, so we'll keep that. Gloves, you're on 1. I do like this. Yeah, let's do that. So you've got kind of a cybernetic arm thing going on. I mean, that looks pretty good. I kind of feel like that fits that arm better. Yeah. That fits pretty well with that arm, too. So either this or that. And we could have them match, or we could have them different. Yeah, that'll work. I don't think I'm going to put a right upper arm because she does have this on, which I'd like. Left upper arm we can't adjust, so that works for me. One or three I kind of like there. Five's not bad either. I'm spending all this time on details you probably won't even notice when you're playing. Alright, we'll go with that. So hips, do we want to add a grenade or anything? Just the packs, maybe? Yeah, let's throw some grenades on there. Pants, we're starting on 3. I like 4. Yeah, let's go 4. These are cool boots with the straps and stuff. That kind of fits as well for her. So like 3 or 6. I kind of like the way it matches her other stuff with this one. But I just like these boots in general. They're really cool. I feel like this matches a little better, so I'm going to go with that. You're going to need something. So I think we might give you a holster. And then maybe even a knife as well on the other side. Okay, take that one. And on the other side, we want a knife. Although it's a little hard to see. I'll take that one. Yeah, alright. Looking good. Alright, that's about all I could afford. I've got 50 bucks left, and I can't buy anything in the shop. So that's about it for... I don't even know what this is. What is an operation? Choose your game mode. Risk-free practice match, or rewards. So this is skirmish, playing against person or AI. Exhibition at contest, exhibition practice mode without any risks or reward, contests, matches at consequences. Fighters can become injured, keep any items you loot, receive trophy caskets depending on mission ranking. Party manager, play with friends. Matchmaking. Custom match. We have here shop. Infamy overview. Okay. Stats. Gang in general. So yeah, recruitment customization. So I'll have to play around with this a little bit and see what I want to do. So what really are my options? An operation, but I have no idea what that is. Or we have skirmishes, which I should be able to play against the AI, I think. But I might have to make a custom match for that. I think it said I could play against the AI instead of the other people. Especially starting out, I would definitely want to play against the AI. I would probably not ever want to play against other people, but you never know. It depends on how it goes and depends on how the game's set up. But yeah, so that's just me playing around with customizing in Necromunda Underhive Wars. So we now have our game, the gang of the Mad Jackals. So at some point, I will probably try them out and see how it goes. But yeah, it's just been a look at all of the various different customization stuff you can do. And once again, I've been Disturbing Puppet. Hopefully, I will see you all again next time. Until then, have a good one.